Bonjour mes amis et bienvenue to another episode of If My Heart Had Wings. So, last episode we kinda saved the Soaring Club. For now. Kinda. Not really, but again, for now. And I guess we'll end up convincing Kotori in the long run. Or maybe one of the twins. Oh, this would actually also be kind of fun. Like, they also go to that school and we'll convince one of them. Now I can't remember what kind of school uniform the one twin was wearing on the beach. Fuck it. We can't seem to find anyone. It's been 2 days since I joined the Soaring Club. Whoopsie. Since then, whenever we've had any spare time, Agea has been trying really hard to find members. Everyone seemed interested, and yet not quite enough to join the club.
やっぱみんな天音先輩にビビっちゃってるのかな
Is everyone retarded in this school? I'm sorry, I really stopped trying myself from saying retarded, because that's not a nice word. But like, is everyone stupid in this school? Why? I mean, yeah, she's weird, but she's not the devil. She's not that scary, is she?
じゃなくてすごすぎて葵はほらまだ転校してきたばっかだから実感ないかもだけどあの人うちの学校じゃ生きる伝説だから
I know firsthand that the weirdness is legendary.
それに人間嫌いだって噂もあるしね
The basis of such rumors is not clear, but she doesn't have any friends, hardly ever shows up for classes, and is locked away in the garage basically the whole time. Even when she does come out, she's always alone and doesn't have any contact with anyone. If you look at it like this, she certainly seems quite antisocial. Wait a minute, I just... about the Isuka teaser last episode, right? Like, I'll do what Isuka said and stuff like that. In the first year, she wasn't part of the Soaring Club, but apparently the Soaring Club has been a thing for longer. So, was Isuka like her friend and something, and then he died tragically, I don't know. And that is why she's now fulfilling his dream or something like that. But how does Kotori know him then? Well, at least in the beginning, she was apparently more into robots, so that is a thinker. If you look at it like that, she certainly seems quite antisocial.
その天音先輩が率いる部活でしょついていけるか心配みたい
Okay. Yeah, now that I kinda get a bit more. But on the other hand, like, who really cares?
それともう一つのあれ
Oh, that rumor. There's something that I learned from looking for members. It is like something said only in whispers, like some urban legend.
ソアリング部に関わると飛岡先生に目をつけられる
Is that true?
さあでも可能性はなくはないんだな
Mr. Kujira Tobioka. His first name means whale, but he's not as big in size as you might imagine. But it's said his attitude is larger than life. I've seen him before, and he's the teacher acting as a moral advisor, and he's the nagging, annoying type. There were a lot of teachers like that at my old school, but here, he's a bit of a rarity.
飛岡先生はねロボット部の顧問なのよ
In other words, the advisor to Ageha's club.
天音先輩がその昔ロボット部で輝かしい成果を上げたことは前に話したよね
By the way, from my limited knowledge of the Japanese language, I would bet good money on the Tobi of the Tobioka part being written with a sign for flying. Like, I'd bet good money because that is so fitting for the theme of this visual novel. She was one step away from the national championship, you mean? Ageha nods.
それもコントローラーのボタンの押し間違いで負けたの
I know about the person known as Senior Mochizuki-senpai to a certain extent, but I didn't think she'd be the sort of person to make such a simple mistake.
あの話には続きがあるの飛岡先生は 当時からロボット部の顧問をしていたんだけど、その時ものすごく悔しがってたんだって。
Yeah, most people would be. I would have felt the same way if I had been in that situation.
次こそはって決意してたらしいんだけど、それからしばらくして天音先輩はあっさりロボット部を辞めちゃったの。
No, okay. But again, I feel like this has something to do with this Isuka guy. So there are two options now, basically. Like this Tobioka sensei is really misunderstood. I mean, he's probably an asshole on the inside, but he really cares on the outside. And he said to Amane after, I don't know, this Isuka guy or whatever, right? That he said, go to the soaring club. It is your dream or something like this. Or it is his dream, or I don't know. Or this Tobioka guy is actually an asshole and bullied her out of the robot club. I feel as of now, but I feel though that Tobioka sensei is misunderstood. Why?
さあ知らない。一説によると天音先輩は全国優勝を逃した時も特に悔しがってはいなかったそうよ。
Maybe she lost on purpose. Maybe she didn't want all the recognition and all the, you know, all the fuss that comes with winning.
以来、慶風学園ロボット部はその時の栄光を引きずりつつも大した結果を残せずにいる。
So you mean Mr. Tobioka blamed Amane for it? Agiha made a serious face and nodded. That is ridiculous. But I can't really say that. My last school was good when it came to sports. There's a sports scholarship program, and it was important for the school to get results in tournaments. The advisors and directors of each club are evaluated accordingly, and at times, maybe the turning point in their lives. The Robot Club is the most popular club in this school, and its performance is directly linked to the promotion of the school. Even if Mr. Tobioka blamed Amane, I can't exactly say that it's strange. That is why it's so weird to me that they are such a famous school if they fuck up at the robot tournament every year for the last, I don't know, what might it be, 5 years? On the other hand, maybe there are many more clubs that are much more successful, I don't know. Are you okay with this?
何が？
Well, Tobioka's your advisor, isn't he? Are you alright with him keeping an eye on you?
まあ、ネチネチ嫌味言われるかもだけど、耳栓しとけば平気でしょ。
That's not the problem, really, is it?
ん？
Akia looked a little confused.
葵の言いたいことわかるよ。けど、もっと大切なものがあるからしょうがないよ。
What do you mean, more important?
それはあら、あなたたち水瀬葵くんと姫木あげはさんだったわね。
Conveniently interrupted during, I don't know, love confession, I don't know. Hi.
こんにちは、副会長さん。部員集めの真っ最中ってところかしら。その様子じゃうまくいってなさそうね。
The vice president gave me a bitter smile as she made her assumptions.
でもまあ、あと一人くらいならどうとでも。言っておきますけど、幽霊部員は絶対に認めないわよ。
She frankly stated.
どうしてですか？
There must be other clubs that have ghost members, right? Why is it only us? The vice president glares at us as we make our childish protests in vain.
他の小規模な文化系クラブならばともかく、ソアリング部は設備の規模が大きすぎるわ。
Okay, now that just makes me angry. Now that is complete bullshit. Like last episode, I mean, I kinda a little bit got it, because the whole point, like, it's the student council's thing. It's not completely wrong. As mentioned, I think it's not right because go big or go home. Let her do her thing if it is decided that she can stay. But I kinda got her point a little bit. But saying like the other clubs don't use that such a big place, so it doesn't matter there. The rules only matter when I decide they matter. This is authoritarian bullshit, is that?
あれだけのガレージを占有しているクラブは他にありません。
bruh, you better not be around me if you say that. Like, I'd have a few choice words for you.
ロボット部はでっかいガレージ使ってますよ。
あそこは部員の数が約60名。全国大会で実績も残しています。
Yeah, when fucking Amane was there. Yeah, exactly. The vice president ignores Ageha's grumbling and continues to speak.
もしソアリング部がガレージを明け渡せば、例えば軽音部と和太鼓研究会の練習スタジオに改造することもできます。他にもラジコン部や写真部、英検なんかも欲しがるでしょうね。中を仕切ればそれら複数の部の活動場所として再利用も可能よ。そう考えると幽霊部員を集めて形だけの部活動なんて認められるわけがありません。
ごもっともです。
Not really. We became embarrassed about expressing our childish opinions. No. As mentioned, there's two ways to work this. Either the rules matter all the time, or we bend the rules from time to time. But saying, oh, it's the rules, but when I don't think the rules matter, suddenly the light music club and the photography club and the fuck me club are all so important. No. That actually makes me really, really angry. Like, this is some stuff I'd get so worked up about, like I'd do everything in my fucking power to stop this bitch. She let out a little whew as she sighed.
あの望月先輩が声をかけるならついてくる人はいるはずです。
Does she mean herself? In other words, you're not making any unreasonable demands.
当然です。私は別にソアリング部を潰したいわけじゃありません。
Yeah, Japan. You and portraying someone who pushes the bureaucracy down our throats. But Japan is the master in portraying some bureaucratic asshole as just some reasonable, I don't make the rules, I'll just enforce them blindly and with everything I have. At least in Germany. In Germany we are very bureaucratic too, but we make fun of bureaucrats because we know it's stupid. In Japan, they always act like they're some heroic bastards when they're not.
他の部に示しがつかないこの状況を是正したいだけです。
Go fuck yourself. I hate you. I didn't. It's really hard to get me to hate you, but I hate you. But Amane isn't trying to recruit any members herself.
それがもどかしくてたまらない。ここはこの私が悪役を買って出てでも天音先輩のお尻を引っ叩くしかない。
そこまでは言ってません。いいですか？ちゃんとした部員を見つけること。幽霊部員なんて絶対に認めませんからね。
The vice president reminded us as she walked away.
あかりさんって厳しいけどいい人だよね。
No. Yeah, she doesn't seem very flexible though. Thank you, my man. She seems familiar with the students' names and profiles, and it looks like she wouldn't be able to get away with abusing the power that comes with the position. Yeah, but is like that our minimal standard? She doesn't abuse the power? Like, that is really a minimal standard. But it's strange, isn't it?
何が？
That even though Amane suddenly left the robot club, she has been continuing with the soaring club for years. Until she became the super repeat student.
そういや、そうだね。
Even so, she isn't trying to get any new members.
やっぱり本当に人間嫌いなのかも。
The more I know about the situation, the less I understand it. Yeah, she's probably doing that like as a memorial thing and she wants to do it by herself. That is my theory. After school, Ageha and I headed to the Soaring Club's garage. After all, we're already members.
すまないな、君たち。
As she looks at us, Amane bows her head in apology. Cut it out, Amane.
そうですよ。天音先輩にそんなことされちゃ、なんかこう寿命が
しダメだったらおとなしくここを出ていくつもりだ。移転先はまだ探している最中だが。
Does that mean you're giving up on the club? Amane nods apologetically. Amane, why don't you look for new members yourself?
これは私が自分のためにしていることだから、誰かを巻き込む理由がない。
That seems like a very weird hill to die on, lady. Is that what she really thinks? Is that because you don't want to let anyone to come near this place? If so, then we...
そんなことないぞ。見学ならいつでも大歓迎だ。
But how about becoming members?
わからない。そうしないとここにいられなくなることは分かってる。それはすごく困る。でもどうするべきなのか。私はまだその回答を見出せていないんだ。
Ah. Do you say also in English, jump over your shadow? Like, lady, jump over your shadow. Do something out of your comfort zone. Jesus fucking Christ. Amane really looked distressed and became despondent. If we ask any more questions, all we'll be doing is cornering her even more. Anyway, once you've built the glider, what do you plan to do next?
大会に出場するとか？
We can use the club's objectives as material for our recruitment drive. As far as the quick check that we did goes, apparently there are competitions for gliders too. Really? Japan, fascinating.
大会？いや、そういうものに出場する予定はないぞ。
Huh? So what are you going to do?
行きたい場所があるんだ。
Amane gave a smile. It seemed like she was about to start reminiscing about old times. A place you want to go to.
イスカが言ってたんだ。グライダーが完成すればそこへ行けるって。
Iska? Oh yeah, right. And I said Isuka, didn't I? I'm retarded. Japanese 101. She said that name before. Fuck, and I said retarded again. It will fly to the sky that Iska spoke of. Looking as if memories had come flooding back, she looked at the photo frame on the desk. The photo frame without a photo. She looked like she had gone into her own little world, and it didn't seem like we could ask her any more questions.
それじゃあ私たち
To search for people who might join the club. Whatever answer Amane gives, avoiding having the club's status repealed was the top priority.
すまない。
いえいえ、その代わり天音先輩は活動実績のまとめ作っておいてくださいね。
ああ、わかった。
It was past 9 o'clock at night. In the kitchen, I was washing the dishes for 5 people. In the dormitory, there were 6 people, including myself, but Kotori didn't come out, huh? Kotori didn't show up for dinner or to help prepare beforehand and was shut away in her room. Just in case, I put her dinner in the fridge. If she gets hungry, she can eat it whenever she wants. Maybe she's feeling down. She's probably feeling guilty. Why does she want to drop out of school? Is it because of what Ageha said? That it was because of the arguments she had with the girls in the class? Is it because the lessons are boring? Or could it be something that I don't know about? Yeah, I start feeling that too. Like in the beginning, I really felt like it had something to do with her, like, I don't know, some kind of that she feels like less than other people. But it seems like she's kinda okay with being in the wheelchair, and she seemed strong-willed enough to actually fight those girls off, you know. And now she's coming back to school, so there has to be something else as well, I guess. It's possible. It could even be something that not even she understands. That is also true. Aoi dropping the wise words on us. I, of all people, can't really say anything about other people. I don't think that anyone would understand the real reason why I came back to this town. To be honest, I still really haven't solved things for myself yet. No, that makes total sense. If you go to sports school, you're hurt and just saying, you know what, I want to be as far away as possible. That is actually like a reasonable reaction. And maybe for the better even. If you have the possibility to actually go elsewhere and not be reminded of who you used to be, that might be a good thing. As I began to feel kind of down, I was surprised to hear the sound of footsteps stomping down the hallway. Kanako! What is it? Could it be that you were attacked by a pervert? What? While I had my back to her, I couldn't stop my eyes from looking around in her direction. Huh? Someone had taken Kotori's clothes off? No, that can't be it. Why don't you let her take a bath? In the bathtub. The wheelchair was in the bath's dressing room. It was the wheelchair that Kotori used when in the bathroom. She always used that when she took a shower. I've never seen her do that, of course. She can't get into the bathtub while still in the wheelchair. For her to get in the bathtub, she needed someone to help her. Oh, interesting, okay. According to what I'd heard, Kotori has an older sister. She only gets into the bathtub when she comes here. Anyway, her sister hadn't come around here recently. At least not since I'd been the dorm mother. You know what, I don't really understand the point of bathing all the time. I mean, it's a very Japan thing, I get it. And I guess you get more cleaner, but like a shower is good enough for me, to be honest. Also, rooms with bathtubs in Germany are like unaffordable. So, there you go. What? Kanako seemed to say, I'm not coming with you, as she left me by myself. Hey, wait! As she left me behind, I turned to face Kotori. Alright, shall I help you get in? She was glaring at me with an angry look on her face. Yeah, but hey, hold on. Kotori went into the dressing room and closed the door. If she does that, I can't exactly go barging in there all of a sudden. If you have any problems, call me right away, okay? She replied in a scary voice. There's nothing else I can do, so I wait outside. I sit down in front of the dressing room door just like I'm guarding it. Why don't you call someone like Yuka or something? This isn't really that important, but to have one guy in a girl's dormitory makes taking a bath really inconvenient. I'm the only one who has a set time. If I inadvertently run into any of them in here, I can't just get away with an apology. From the bathroom, I could faintly hear the sound of the shower. She must be washing herself off before getting into the bath. I can hear the sounds of the water lightly splashing. I feel kind of nervous. The limited information I get from the sound actually stirs my imagination. I'm strongly aware of the fact that Kotori is getting into the bath. What am I thinking? If she knew what I was imagining, she probably tried to tear me limb from limb as I tried to clear the thought from my head. Ah, fair enough, man. Puberty, so... Whoops, son of a bitch. I react by getting up, opening the dressing room door and dashing inside. I mean, why? Isn't it obvious that this was her getting into the bath? Like, she hardly can get into there, like, ladylike, you know? She has no usage of her legs. This is gonna be some dumb anime, oh, you see me naked shit. Whoops. Even the menu doesn't want to see it. Are you okay? I jumped into the bathtub and lifted Kotori out while she wriggled and struggled with her hands out of the bath. Are you fucking with me? She really nearly drowned in a bath? Okay. right, I just remembered. I'm so stupid. That was on her to-do list, and if she plans to drop out, she needs to swim at some point inside the bathtub. Hey, snap out of it. Kotori! Kotori was still panicking and clung desperately as I rescued her. Okay, maybe good thing he went in, but still, like, I kind of wonder. Kotori looked at me. I looked like she didn't know who or even what she was clinging to. It's alright. Everything is fine now. Kotori weakly nodded while still holding on to me tightly. I continued to hold her to calm her down. Good thing people in Japan bath with towels around them. Both of us suddenly realized what we had failed to realize before. Kotori was just wearing a towel, holding her. For a moment we didn't say anything, but she couldn't exactly kick me out, so we just held on to each other. So this is like one of those gigantic Japanese baths. And apparently she's not able to like swim or something to keep herself up. Which is kind of weird. Wouldn't you teach that to a girl in a wheelchair? Like, oh no, she doesn't need to be like an Olympic swimmer or something, but just keeping yourself afloat would be really helpful, especially in baths like these, wouldn't it? Kotori tries to hide her chest, but squeezes even closer to me. It's okay, I'm not looking. Kotori goes bright red and looks like she's about to cry. I'll go now. Sorry. Howdy, partner. I was about to put Kotori down on the floor. I thought that if I went to call for Kanako, then everything would be cleared up. Weakly, yet desperately, she held on to me. But...
難しいけどお願い
Kotori's hands were shaking slightly. I remember the time when we first met on Windmill Hill. Okay. I nod, and it seems like her shaking has subsided a little.
ありがとう
We stayed like this for a while, and Kanako poked her head into the bathroom to take a look.
なんかすごい音してたけどどうしちゃったのこれ
Well, this and that. So this is the result of ignoring Kanako's advice. Hey, but she actually clothed up. But if we were to say something like that in front of the tearful, shaking Kotori, I would feel really bad for her. It seemed that Kanako was implying the same thing. Could you get a bath towel?
はいよ
Then, could you cover Kotori up?
はいよ
While Kanako put the towel around her, Kotori quietly held on to me. After that, Kotori calmly got into the bath with Kanako. Kanako also made sure not to meddle unnecessarily and was very considerate towards Kotori to help calm her down. While I was doing the dorm mother's jobs in the kitchen, Kotori had gotten out of the bath and came to see me. She looked pretty embarrassed.
さっきはありがとう
It was nothing. I stopped myself from saying something like, that's another one of the dorm mother's jobs. The reason why I did that just now was not because I'm the dorm mother.
呆れたでしょ一人でお風呂にも入れないなんて
Well, you kinda got into it though. I'm more shocked that you can't, like, swim. Or did you knock your head? I don't know what happened. I didn't know how to answer, and Kotori left me behind and went back to her room. So I guess she's also not as confident about the whole wheelchair thing than I thought up until now. Maybe that is why she developed her tsun
もしもし
outside.
お姉ちゃんなんでもない泣いてなんていないよあのね
前に話してた学校のことだけど、もう決めたことだから。
So she's staying, I guess. Or there will be a more dramatic event and she actually decided to go and I don't know. But what is actually more interesting is...
そっち行ったわよ。
What is actually more interesting is that she calls her sister for that kind of stuff. So that again reeks of dramatic backstory. I don't know, car crash and she landed in a wheelchair and her parents are dead or something like that. But that is again just a lot of speculation. Well, that was a bit weird, but still, it's always nice to see Koturi being somewhat nice and not as hateful. But again, I wonder about the whole bathing thing. Oh well. So, thank you everybody for watching. Come back for the next episode where we'll probably find, I have a feeling we'll find a member next episode, and it will probably be Koturi. And I'll see you next episode. Bye bye.